Hi, this is Scott from Scott Shop Media. Today is Monday, July 20th, and this is what is happening on the mountain. Lots of traffic issues to report on. Ongoing Caltrans construction projects going on across the mountain. We'll start over here as usual on State Route 330. You have the ongoing bridge construction work on the lower passing lane. It's going to have you slightly delayed as you wait your turn at the light. Further up, Caltrans continues with their projects where between Highland Avenue and East City Fort Creek, they have you down to one lane for a maintenance operation. That's expected to last all week long. There are over in the Lake Arrowhead area on both the 173 and the 189. On the 173, pretty much the entire length of it at any point today, you could be down to one lane as Caltrans does some drainage cleaning. On the 189 at Cottage Grove, there's that ongoing emergency repairs. They're doing some paving today. And then on the 18, you'll have issues when you're down to one lane. Let's see, at the 138 at Pine, over in the Crestline area. I don't see that work started yet. That's emergency work expected to go on. Should have been started this morning around 11 a.m. Also, between Daly Canyon and Rim High School, you're down to one lane at times as Caltrans does a crack seal project. And most of these projects are expected to take place tomorrow as well, and so we'll give you an update there. So definitely slow for the cone zone and use caution. Got some nice weather on tap for the rest of this week in towards Friday, and of course there's no hazardous weather to forecast, no advisories, watches, or warnings in our immediate future. There might be some increased cloud cover in the next couple of days as there's some monsoonal moisture. Most of that moisture is expected to remain both north and east of us between Las Vegas and Phoenix, but there might be a chance that it'll drift our way over the mountains. So we'll definitely keep you updated if monsoonal thunderstorms start to develop. No fires currently reported on the mountain. Over the weekend, there were a handful of fires reported. Most of them were false alarms. There were a couple of legal campfires and a couple of illegal campfires reported. The only actual vegetation fire that was an actual report over the weekend occurred last night up here in Holcomb Valley. There was a very small fire, about 100 feet by 100 feet. And crews got that quickly contained. Not sure what caused that fire, but there are some homeless encampments up there as well as some developed campsites. So it could have definitely have been an uncontained campfire, but we'll wait to hear back from the Forest Service on that. Lots of fires north of us, northern Central California and Northern California. That smoke is starting to drift down south. So by tomorrow, we should see smoke over the mountain area, and it is quite possible that smoke is not only visible, but you can likely smell it as well. Right now, we have good air quality, but as that smoke enters our area, expect that air quality to turn unhealthy. No Santa Ana winds, no hazardous weather conditions expected at least in the next week. Our fire danger remains high, and our long-term forecast looks about average. We're normal this time of year. August and September is looking normal, and our first dangerous levels isn't expected to be here until October when the Santa Ana winds return. Handful of crimes to report across the mountain. Over the weekend, over there in VOE, there was an arrest made for somebody disturbing the peace on Highway 138. Over here in the Villas, there was a person arrested for being drunk in public on Arrowhead Villa Road at Cuffle Canyon. Over in the Lake Arrowhead area in the Big Bear Lake area, in Big Bear Lake, Mahanoy, I think is how you say it, Mahanoy Lane. There was a vandalism report. A little east of there was in Moonridge, a person found in possession of narcotics on Moonridge Road. Also on Moonridge Road, not too far from there, separate and unrelated incident where there was a person's vehicle was stolen. Over in Sugarloaf, there was actually I think that's closer to Lake Irwin. There was a person arrested for a DUI on State Lane, and then hiding down here in Forest Falls, there was a person detained for being drunk in public on Cedar Drive. Only one power outage to report today over in the Lake Arrowhead area. There are 28 customers currently without power as telephone poles get upgraded in their neighborhood, and that is expected to last until about 4 o'clock today. And lastly, an update on our COVID-19 situation. Last week there were a lot of firsts, or a lot of peaks, both in the number of people tested, the number of people tested positive, the number of hospitalizations in San Bernardino County. But for our communities, we went from on Friday with 100 confirmed cases on the mountain to today reporting 114 confirmed cases. That breaks down on the east half of the mountain, 46, on the west half of the mountain, 68, and I'll break it down by community. So on the east side, Sugarloaf had 4. They're reporting 1 new one, bringing their total to 5. Forest Falls remains the same with 3. Angeles Oaks has a new case, bringing their total to 2. Big Bear City lost 1 case, so they're down to 14. But Big Bear Lake added 4, so they're up to 22. Blue Jay remains the same with 6. Cedar Glen has a new case, bringing their total to 3. Crestline has 3 new cases, bringing their total to 34. Rim Forest remains the same with 1. Running Springs remains the same with 12. Twin Peaks has 2 new cases, bringing their total to 6. And Lake Arrowhead has 3 new cases, bringing their total to 6 as well. So 114 confirmed cases across the mountain. We'll update. We're waiting to get stats from hospitalizations, ICU, and ventilator usage. And so we'll report on that, because I think that's probably a more accurate number. It's not how many people are testing, but how many people are sick enough to go to the hospital. Again, this is Scott from Scott Shot Media, and this is what is happening on the mountain. And please feel free to follow us on not only Facebook, but follow us at Scott Shot Media on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Periscope. Have a great day.